What is up, guys? Welcome back for another review video. Today we're going to be reviewing all of the Octaine Gain Racers from Cars 1 and 3. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing with Billy Oil Changes, which is the Cars 1 version of Octaine Gain, Bobby Swift, which is the newer version of Octaine Gain, and Danny Suarez, which is the next gen for Octaine Gain. So yeah. But anyways, guys, this is actually going to be day 4 of the 10 days of Christmas. So this is going to be really fun to review for you guys. But anyways, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It will really help me out a lot. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with day 4 of the 10 days of Christmas. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have the 3 Octane Gain Racers that from Cars 1 and 3. So we're going to go left to right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Cars 1, which we're going to start off with Billy Oil Changer. And a quick history for this guy. This guy has been in the company for us for like a very long time already. This guy had like a lot of releases with the launchers, the synthetic rubber tire releases, and he did also appeared in 2015 or 2016, but later on he was back for 2020, and he stayed like that all the way up until 2025 when this guy came back. So yeah, but anyways, that's a quick history for this guy. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the details. But anyways, here is the Octane Gain logo, and he does have the eyeliner, and this one does not have an eye plate, which all the RPM racers do not have eye plates. Besides the which is the plastic window bars, which is actually separate for them. But anyways, he is number 58, and take a look at the continuing sponsors. They do not look that blurry at all, and I do love the yellow trim that Billy has. And there's the front again. He's actually one of the few racers that has I don't know about you guys, but the inside kind of looks a little bit grainy for the wheels. Which let me go ahead and zoom the camera in a little bit more. So yeah, it looks like they didn't fully painted it in all the way, which all the Thailand racers have that. Which I don't know if they could have faded in to paint it in a little bit more, but at least they painted the wheels yellow on the outside and orange on the inside. And it looks like for this model of Piston Cup racers, which is the RPM model, they actually had the axles right, which is the right size for them. But yeah, but anyways, take a look at the on the side. He does have the black trim on above the 58 and the orange. And take a look at the taillights. There's an Octane Gain right there, which is fully black. So yeah, but looks like this is actually a pretty solid racer. We're not taking a look at the bottom base. Nice detail on there, and he does have a code right there, which all the cars have it. So mine says U09A, so he was made on the 9th week of 2025 at the A factory, and he is made in Thailand. And yeah, and that's everything for this guy. So yeah, but overall, Billy Oil Changer was actually a pretty solid racer. I was really happy to get this guy because that's actually a new addition for like Cars 1 Piston Cup racers. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Cars 3, and we're gonna take a look at Bobby Swift, which is the new Octagon racer. And actually, Billy Oil Changers was actually one of the few Piston Cup races that were retired from Cars 3. And yeah, so and luckily the sponsor did move to Cars 3. So yeah, so there, take a look at Bobby Swift. He is number 19, Billy Oil Changer was number 58. And there's the continuing sponsors. I actually do love the purple and orange this guy has, and I do love the orange trim around the gray rims that this guy has. And Bobby does have a lighter text on the top of his hood. But there's his expression right there. No eyeliner, no eye plate, and there's the decals again. Octane Gain on the back. There's his spoiler, and there's his tail lights. Octane Gain again, and that's pretty much all that they have. But now let's take a look at the bottom base. Nice details, and there's the code for him, which he was produced or made on the 98th week of 2017 at the EAA factory. And as you guys see, made in China, which there it is, made in China right there. And yeah, I did remember getting this as a in a multi pack or a single. So yeah, but comparing him to a Billy Oil Changer, yeah, it looks like the differences are there. Like Billy used to be orange and now Bobby's purple. So yeah, but honestly, I do prefer the Cars One version because that's basically I love all the Cars One racers and I love all the racers' names and everything and the sponsors. But some of the racers were retired and the sponsors did not make it to Cars 3, which, for example, Shifty Drug and Fiber Fuel did not appear in the Cars 3. So yeah, but overall, Bobby Swift was actually a nice, pretty solid racer. But now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last one, and that is gonna be Danny Suarez, which is actually the next gen version of Octaine Gain. And now, what's actually unique for this guy is Danny Suarez was actually one of the few next gen racers to get speaking lines. But anyways, take a look at Danny Suarez. There's his expression right there, which Danny's actually one of the few next gen racers to have a grilled mustache right there. But anyways, there's the Octane Gain logo on the top left of his hood, and there's his headlights, his teeth, and there's the side that has that nice gold color this guy has. Number 19, there's his tuning sponsors. There's the orange trim around the next gen rim, and there's the front again. There's the other side with the gold on the top and bottom. I do love that spoiler a lot. But anyways, take a look at the tail lights with the rookie stripes. Once again, Octane Gain again. And there we go back to the other side. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the bottom base. And there is the code which he was made on the 81st week of 2017 at the EAA factory. And he is made in China. Now, I did remember getting this inside of a multi-pack or a single, which I did remember getting him in 2017. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and compare him to Bobby Swift, which is the veteran racer. And Bobby Swift was actually one of the few racers to retire early, which he did not appear in the Los Angeles International Speedway for the Piston Cup, which Danny Suarez took over for him. So yeah, but anyways, take a look at the comparison. It's pretty much there. Like there's the Octane Game logo, which now all the next gens have like text to it, and now there's number 19, which on the Swerve it's like gold, and there's the taillights, and the Swerve has rookie stripes. So yeah, but overall, Danny Suarez was actually a pretty nice solid racer for the next gens, and it's actually a pretty nice one too. But anyways, guys, those were all the 3 Octane Gain racers that we have for Cars 1 through Cars 3. And I gotta say, for my favorites out of all these 3, I gotta say I do love the Billy Oil Changer because I'm a classic with the Cars 1 racers, which I do love the veteran racers a lot, and the next gens as well. But I do love the molds, the body molds of the stock cars from Cars 1. So yeah, but anyways, guys, that's gonna do for today. Make sure you guys stay tuned for day 5 because I am gonna be doing another Godzilla review for day 5. So make sure you guys get ready for that. But anyways, guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys for day 5. Thank you for watching.